The town of Ravenswood was nestled in a hollow surrounded by dense, dark woods. The villagers often spoke in hushed tones about the peculiar myths that formed the backbone of their folklore. Legends passed down through generations spoke of a creature known as the Chane, a mystical being of silver and shadow that had the power to weave dreams and nightmares into reality. It was said to emerge from the darkness only on moonless nights, and anyone who gazed upon it would find their deepest fears manifest before their eyes. Lily Turner was an inquisitive 17-year-old who had always been drawn to the eerie stories of her town. With a head full of wavy black hair and deep-set hazel eyes, she was well aware of the tales but remained skeptical about their truth. While her friends spent their weekends at parties, Lily preferred the solace of her bookshelf, immersed in the dark stories of creatures that were both terrifying and captivating. One evening, as the sun dipped behind the trees, casting long shadows across the cobblestone streets, Lily decided to take a walk to clear her mind. With a storm brewing on the horizon, the air was thick with tension, and a sense of foreboding filled her as she entered the forest that bordered her town. She felt the weight of the branches, whispering secrets as they swayed in the impending wind. As she wandered deeper into the woods, the sounds of the village faded, swallowed by the clamoring silence of nature. Unbeknownst to her, tonight was the night of the new moon. The woods felt alive, as if they were holding their breath, waiting for something to happen. Lily stumbled upon a small clearing shrouded in mist. Moonlight filtering through the trees was absent, leaving only the eerie glow of luminescent fungi that adorned the roots of giant oaks. It was here that she felt an unexplained pull, a whisper brushing against her consciousness, urging her to step further into the shadows. Suddenly, a chill ran down her spine as she was gripped by an overwhelming sense of dread. Out of the darkness emerged a figure, tall and slender, draped in flowing gray that seemed to ripple like smoke. Its face was obscured by long, intertwined strands that shimmered like silver. The Chane stood before her, its emerald eyes piercing through the mist and locking onto hers. "Lily," it hissed, the sound weaving through the air like a spell. "I am here to collect what you owe." Her heart raced, memories flooding back of fears she thought long buried, the county fair where she had felt so isolated, the bullying at school, the moments she had curled into her blanket weeping for comfort. The Chane was real. "I don't owe you anything," she shouted defiantly, but the words tasted of fear. What would it do to her? With a swift motion, the creature lunged forward, its long fingers brushing her cheek. A jolt of electricity surged through her, echoing her inner turmoil. Suddenly, she was no longer in the clearing but standing in the fairgrounds, surrounded by laughter. Yet everything felt wrong. The laughter shifted, morphing into mocking jeers. The colorful lights flickered ominously as they cast monstrous shadows. "Remember?" the Chane echoed, its voice a chorus of the souls she feared most. "This is what lives within you." Lily was thrown from one nightmare into another. Every horror she had ever experienced came alive. Broken friendships, betrayal, loneliness. She struggled to fight back, focusing on her own inner strength. "I am more than my fears," she cried, as the scenes blurred and twisted around her. In that moment, the creature faltered. "The dreams of your heart can weave just as strongly." The darkness of the night loosened its grip, and the visions within the fair began to distort into something better, a vibrant celebration, friends laughing and dancing. Lily saw herself among them, smiling with a lightness that warded off the shadows closing in on the edges. "Choose your fear," the Chane demanded, its voice now laced with desperation. It recoiled, the shimmering strands of its face flickering as if battling against her resolve. Clenching her fists, Lily whispered, "I choose hope." With those words, a pulse of light surged, and the darkness fractured, shattering the nightmare. The clearing reformed around her, and the Chane hovered, a dimness swirling within its depths. "You have bested me this time, child," it hissed, the fury in its voice fading to echoing defeat. "But I will return when the moon is dark again." As the creature dissolved into the mist, Lily found herself alone, heart thundering in her chest but filled with newfound strength. She walked back to the village, the crunch of leaves beneath her feet a reminder that she had faced her darkness and risen above it. Though the Chane may come to haunt her in dreams, she now knew her own power was greater than her fears. The woods of Ravenswood were silent once more, but the tales of the Chane would echo through its trees, a reminder to all who heard them that sometimes you must confront the shadows to find the light within.